What's up everybody, it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be all about my favorite nude lip products. I'm going to be showing you guys my top 3 favorite lip liners, lip glosses, lipsticks, and liquid lipsticks. So I'm really excited. I actually already filmed this video once, but then I was wearing a red orange lipstick and it like came down right here. It was just nasty looking. It looked like I was like drooling. It was not a good situation. So here I am filming it again, and I'm wearing a much safer lip color. So hopefully this one works out. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so let's start with lip liners first, because that's typically what you would put on your lips first. So I have 3. The first one is this Tint Beauty lip liner in the shade Maiden. I believe this is only available if you buy it in a set with a liquid lipstick, but irregardless, if you are looking for a very nude, fleshy, yellowy brown color, look no further. This is absolutely stunning. I swatched it right here. It's a very, very, like I said, nude, almost yellowy brown sort of tone. It's gorgeous. This is actually really beautiful under any cool tone nudes because it is a more cool tone lip liner. I will sometimes wear this on my own, but I have to be wearing a very certain type of look for it to really work. For the most part though, if you need something very nude, maybe to outline your lips, or you just like that yellowy sort of fleshy tone, this is absolutely stunning. So with this one, the formula is so creamy and so smooth. It's a sharpened pencil, but it feels just like a twist-up one. It's very creamy, very smooth, glides on the lips really easily, almost like a lipstick. The next one I have is one of the Kiehls Suede lip liners, and this is in the shade London. Now, looking at these, you would think they were very similar, but London is just a tad bit more orangey, peachy, warm. It's a little bit more wearable, I guess you could say. I love putting this one on all over my lips and then putting a lip balm on. I love doing that. It lasts a long time and it just looks so beautiful. And I actually got a lot of compliments on this lip color when I did that. I put that on and I put a lip balm on. Everyone was like, oh my god, I love your lip color. And I'm like, hey, it's a drugstore lip liner. But yeah, it's so gorgeous. And I love the formula of these pencils. It's super creamy, super smooth. They are wooden, but they're not like chalky or weird. And then the last lip liner I have is also one of the Kiehls Suede ones. And this one's a little bit different. It's in the shade Whipped Caviar. And this one is definitely more on the plummy pink sort of side of things. This is what it looks like right here. It's really, really pretty if you want a nude that has a little bit of life to it. You're not looking for that super fleshy toned color, but you're not looking for something that's too bright. It's a nice in-between color. It has a lot of life to it. It's just really pretty. This is another one I like to wear all over my lips. It's also really pretty if you have like a very nude lip and you just outline your lips slightly with this. It'll look really pretty. I just really like it. Okay, so now let's move on to regular lipsticks. So the first one I have, I'm actually wearing on my lips right now, and it is Maybelline Daringly Nude. This is from their Nude Mattes collection. This is what it looks like. It's so creamy and so gorgeous. It's a beautiful, neutral, pinky sort of nude. I wouldn't say it's too crazy nude, like as you can see on me. It's a nice pinky sort of color. It has a little bit, I want to say, just a tiny bit of cool toneness in it. For the most part, it's a nice beigey, pinky nude, your standard nude. And I think it's really pretty. I like the formula, and also it's from the drugstore. Another one is also from the drugstore. This is the NYX Matte Lipstick in the shade Bear With Me. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about this over and over, but oh my gosh, it's just such a pretty color. These side by side, let me just show you them. In the tube, they look pretty similar. They don't look like there's that much difference, but let me tell you, there is a lot of difference once you actually swatch these. So here's Bear With Me right here. So you can see it's a very light, peachy sort of pink. It's not the same as this one right here. This one's more dark. This one's a little bit more peachy and bright. I love this one. It can be a little bit too pale sometimes, so I like to put this on and then put a gloss or a lip liner underneath, something like that. But all in all, it's beautiful, and again, I love the formula. It's creamy, it's matte, but it's not dry and cracky. And then the last one is from Colourpop. This is one of their Matte X Lippy Sticks, and it's in the shade Hotline. I'm just going to show you guys. That was one swipe. This formula is so pigmented and so crazy. This is what it looks like right here. This is much more of a dark brown, warm sort of tone nude. I just really love this. I love this for when I want that like dark, earthy sort of look. If I'm doing maybe like an eye like this, something very simple, and I want that dark kind of nude lip, or if I'm doing a smoky eye and I don't want something too bright pink, this is what I will go for. It's a beautiful everyday color. The only thing I don't like about this is the formula is so matte that it's almost transfer proof, and it can tend to be a little bit drying. Only on my lips because they're very chapped, they're very cracked. I just have dry lips in general. But if you're someone who's looking for a lipstick formula, like the ease of a lipstick but the matte-ness of a liquid lipstick, then definitely check out their Matte X formula. They go on so creamy and so smooth. They make your lips look perfect, like you have no lines on your lips, so I'm not going to complain about that, but it's just for me. Personally, I just have drier lips, so that's why this formula doesn't always work for me, but the color is stunning. So I'm going to go on to glosses, and I'll talk about the first one. This is actually one that I'm wearing right now. This is the Lorac Alter Ego Gloss in the shade Bay. So I'm not sure if this is currently still available. I got it in a gift set around the holidays. They might have it in their permanent collection, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked. So if not, they do have ones that are very, very similar to it. But this is what it looks like. It's like the perfect pink. It's just the perfect pinky, peachy nude. It's not too nude. It's not too dark. Literally anybody could wear this gloss, and it's very pigmented, as you can see, but so shiny. I just really like the formula. It's not sticky or gloppy or anything like that. It's very smooth, creamy, pigmented, all that sorts of stuff. So I just, oh my god, I love it. Next is the BH Cosmetics Luxe Lacquer in the shade Coconut. So this one, I love the applicator. If it's like a nice fluffy one, oh my god. So this is like a very thick lacquer like gloss. There it is right here. It's a very peachy brown nude, which is personally my favorite type of nude. I love wearing this on its own because it's that pigmented where you can wear it on its own, and if you see, like, it is shiny, but it's not as like glossy and wet looking as the Lorac one. It's a little bit more just shiny. It's not like glossy. It's more like just a shine. And I think it's so stunning. This makes your lips like you have no lines in it. And I just love that. Because sometimes it's hard with like a gloss. It can sink into your lines and look cakey and weird. I don't know. I just don't like wearing glosses that much. But if I am going to wear something and I do want that little bit of gloss, I will go with this one. It just feels so moisturizing and so gorgeous on the lips. And I just really like it. And then the last one is a new product that I've been using, but it's one of my favorites. This is the Buxom full-on lip polish in the shade White Russian. Oh my god, you guys. I understand the hype. I get it. I know why everybody loves this gloss. It's amazing. It's a nice, light, milky, peachy nude. Look at that. Look. Oh my god. These also smell like amazing. They smell like the best thing ever. They feel so nice and tingly on your lips. I just love how they feel and how they look. This is perfect to put on just over like one of the lip liners or over a lipstick that's a little too matte. It doesn't have a ton of pigment in it. This was 2 swatches of it. So it doesn't have like a ton of pigment like these two, so that's why it's nice. When you put it on your lips, you can't really see the color. It might lighten what you're wearing just a tiny bit, but you can't really see the color. It just looks wet and glossy, like you just wet your lips in water. It's the most interesting thing, and I love it. Okay, so lastly, liquid lipstick. So I actually have 3 and an honorable mention here. Okay, so the first one I'm going to mention is Oprah Bel Air. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Oprah's liquid lipstick formula. I just feel like sometimes it feels really heavy on my lips. Some of them I love, some of them I don't love as much, but they make the best nudes on the liquid lipstick market, I have to say. And Bel Air is just so stunning. It's that perfect peachy pink nude. It doesn't look too nude, doesn't look too brown, too pink. It's just so perfect and beautiful. It suits literally every skin tone. I feel like on a really light skin person, this would look good. On a really dark skin person, this would look good. It's just so beautiful. And I do have to say, the formula for their nudes are really amazing. They stay a fairly long amount of time, I would say a few hours. And they don't get too crusty and weird around the inner corners of your lips, which I hate. And they are very moussey, so they're not completely transfer proof, so they do have a little bit of moisture. I don't know, they're not my most favorite, but I end up wearing them a lot because they are pretty comfortable and they have a lot of colors. So the next one that I have is a Sephora cream lip stain in the shade 13 Marvelous Mauve. This is a very interesting, different nude. It's almost identical to Whipped Caviar because it's that purpley sort of color. So on the lips, this looks very nude. It's a hard color to explain because when you swatch it, it looks very like purpley. But when I put it on my lips, I feel like it just looks pretty. It just looks like a nice neutral lip color that's not too like, oh, you're wearing a nude lip, but it's not like you're wearing purple. You know what I mean? It's a nice in-between pinky sort of color. It gives your face just some life. This would be an awesome one to wear with like very light makeup, like just a pair of lashes, and this would look so gorgeous and fresh. Because sometimes when you're wearing really natural makeup, wearing a lip that's too nude just makes you look washed out completely. So this is something that I really like to wear on my more natural days because I feel like it just looks so pretty. And the next one I have is Clara from BH Cosmetics, and this one is a much darker nude than the ones I've had before. This one's like a, that was a really weird shaped swatch. But this one's like a dark red brick sort of nude. I don't know. When you put it on your lips, it looks more nude than it does when it's swatched. I tend to go for more of those brown color nudes, so that's why I classify this as a nude. If you are darker skinned, that will probably look more like a nude. Oh, I gotta fix this swatch. Hold on. It's driving me nuts. There we go. It looks a little better. But it's just so pretty and so nice, and I love the formula on these. They're very long wearing, but they're not drying, and they're transfer proof. Oh, they're just so good. So good. Then the honorable mention I have is from Smashbox. This is in the shade Drive-In, I think. And oh my god. This is like a warm, almost red nude. Right here, I think it's described as like a warm nude pink on the website, and I do agree with that. It just looks so pretty on the lips, and I just love this formula. I didn't include it because it is a little bit more similar to Bel Air. Bel Air is just like a few shades lighter, so I didn't include it. I wanted a nice range of stuff, but it is so gorgeous, and I had to tell you guys about it because it's amazing. I love it. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a thumbs up and let me know what your favorite lipsticks or lip glosses or lip liners or liquid lipsticks are down below. I would love some new recommendations, especially ones that are really good in the nude category. I'm always looking for more nudes. One girl can't have too many nudes. I mean, guys are always like, they're all the same. You're like, no, they're not. So I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So this video is going to be something very different than anything I've done before, and this is actually inspired by Mariah Leonard.